Obama had a meeting a couple days ago with FEMA Director Craig Fugit at FEMA's National Response Coordination Center. And this one was a little bit different than the rest. I'm reading part of the excerpts, or remarks rather, of the President from the FEMA National Response Coordination Center, Washington, D.C. This was I'll show you this in a second. The minute was 11:50 a.m. EDT. The President, my important responsibility as President of the United States is to keep our people safe. That's why I just met with key members of the Homeland Security team, including FEMA Director Craig Fugit, here at FEMA's National Response Coordination Center. Blah, 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 blah. Talks about the 2016 hurricane season, which starts tomorrow, among others. Now, I'll just flash this real quick so you can see. From attacks to, I'm trying to find, hang on. From terrorist attacks to natural disasters. It is the job of every citizen's responsibility to be prepared for any disaster. That means taking proactive steps like having an evacuation plan, fully stocked disaster supply kit, among other things. We are urging you, the citizens, to do these things and do not wait to be told. Basically goes on to talk about the list of threats and major volcanic eruptions, natural engineered pandemic, West Coast earthquake, New Madrid earthquake, EMP burst, power grid, cyber warfare, economic collapse. The list goes on and on. And it basically pushes the idea of martial law. And basically what it says is what we've been seeing is some public complacency slipping in. Large portion of the people have not been prepared and do not have preparedness kits or evacuation plans or anything of this sort. And he basically goes on. He talks about, I'm reading an excerpt here from the economic collapse, but you can read the remarks here. I haven't marked them, so you're going to have to look for these little quotes when they put them in here. But basically the idea and what's going on there, and talks about finding a FEMA app that'll direct you to the nearest FEMA shelter. So now they're talking about the nearest FEMA shelter, folks, for a major emergency. We have a FEMA app in English and in Spanish will help you and your family for a disaster, provides direction to nearby shelters. And this is just gearing up, ladies and gentlemen, for what is coming. And Obama basically is saying, start preparing now, the disaster is coming. This is no longer hype or conspiracy theory, folks. There is a freaking app. Let me find it for you. Hang on. I'm going to find this app for you because it wasn't listed. I'm still looking. For some reason, it jumped me to weird stuff. Jumped me to the America 2.0 page for whatever reason. Now it's going to Bing. Here it is. Okay, I found it. Let me get to a point where I can show this. Hang on. It'll take me better part of a minute. For Apple, Android, BlackBerry mobile devices, no doubt, laptop and or tablet as well. I'm trying to get this to you as quickly as possible. One second, I was prepared because I didn't think there would be an app for that. So basically, here's an app where you're going to be loaded onto the trains for the next major disaster, folks. I can't make this shit up if I tried. Hang on one second. Let me help you out here. Why double load inside? I don't know. There we go. Apple and BlackBerry mobile devices. Receive national alerts from the National Weather Service. Get safety reminders. Read tips to surviving natural disasters. Customizable. You can update and share your disaster photos to help first responders. Yay, FEMA. I love the police state. Well, actually, this is kind of good. I'm not going to lie. In a shit hits the fan environment, wouldn't be bad to have at least a phone you can ditch with this on it. But it looks like it is supported by... hang on. Why am I always in the wrong frickin' one? Looks like it's supported by Google Play, the Apple App Store, and BlackBerry App World, along with expanded for all sections. So you can download the app feature in the app in Espanol, among others. So this is actually a big deal, folks. I want to play it off as hee hee ha ha too, but they just came out and said, here's an app. So this means that there's something coming where you are going to have to move in public in mass to these shelters, that they are not going to provide you the health, safety, etc. to these shelters. So I don't know about you, but putting one of these apps on a burner phone would not be such a bad idea. Especially if you keep a phone for emergencies. Not a horrible idea, but I don't know. Just letting you know, guys, this is actually happening. Thank you.